Amber sits by the swings at school, dreaming of the things that are within reach, like flowers, roses, clothes, doors, pools, beach. A whole range of things come to mind. But in the back of her mind, her parents' lectures that she should be thinking of something more reasonable like books. Amber loses her balance and she threatens to drop. She hurriedly saves herself with a push of her legs, and then she quickly jumps off the swings before she really harms herself. How is anyone supposed to just read? She asks. There are so many bigger things in the world. How can I commit myself to something like the pages of a book? Jacob looks to Amber and he smiles. A rock on the move, he comments. Amber shrugs. What's it to you? She asks. A dump on the grass, tells Jacob with a smile. Amber shrugs again. Dumb, she mentions before she moves on. Amber moves to her lockers and she throws her books out of her bag. She packs the books one by one neatly inside the locker. And she tells herself it's time to leave, even though the day is half done. Amber shoves her wallet and her money into her bag, and then with a murmur on her chest, she quickly walks away before any teacher can try to stop her. At the front gate, a guy called Jim looks at Amber as she leaves. Leaving, he asks. Sure, tells Amber, unable to hide the heart murmurs that pump inside her chest until her valve is rubbing against her ribs. Jim shrugs. Your choice, your future, he mutters before he moves away. Amber almost hears the echo of her mother's taunts, saying the same words. Your choice, your future, she mutters as she frowns. Amber runs away from them. She runs away from them all. Amber moves to the local stores and she buys herself a drink. It's a milkshake, a strawberry milkshake with chocolate on top. She drinks it and it makes her feel really cold, but it doesn't make her sad. Not as the cold baths of school make her feel sad. But I'm not at school, mutters Amber as she shrugs. I am here, and that's cool. Eric glares at Amber, and he smiles. He walks over to her. Amber looks at Eric. He's a year ahead of her, and has the confidence of a boy turned into a movie star. Amber wants to blush, but instead she frowns, and he glares at her as though he wants to almost smile, but not quite willing. You big enough to skip school now? He asks. Amber shrugs. What's it to you? She asks. I have an excuse. But you? He shakes his head. You just bump it. Amber rolls her eyes. So what? She asks. Eric shrugs. It doesn't matter, he mutters, as he procrastinates for a moment, tossing the idea of buying her another drink, but wanting to throw it away. Let's go and do something, then, he tells her after a moment's pause. But I don't want to go anywhere with you. I don't like you, tells Amber. Eric glares at Amber. He almost grows tear-eyed, and then he shakes his head. He kicks himself for being so self-assured when he can fall down and feel like nothing, just with one word, one phrase, one sentence. Suit yourself, he mutters before he leaves. Amber finishes her milkshake and then she moves on. She walks down the corridor of stores. And then she reaches the open air outside. She smells the ocean. It wafts over the jetty, which hovers by the bank in the near distance. Amber looks at it. Is that what freedom looks like? She asks. Is that where I'm supposed to go? But her parents taunt her with laughter in the back of her mind. It's as though she's being silly, foolish. You need school, they tell her, as though the answer to the puzzle is simple. They pull faces, they laugh louder, louder, louder. Amber screams and runs. She has to get away from them.